Dear students, this video I'll be talking about evolution of behavioral economics. So first of all, what exactly is behavioral economics? It is a separate field of study of economics, and it is a mix of psychology and economics. So, uh, so this behavioral economics actually explores the irrational behavior of individual decision makers. So in economics, we actually assumes that human beings are rational and human beings make rational decisions. For example, a consumer would be making a rational decision, a decision that maximizes the consumer's utility. But um, that is not what psychology says. Psychology considers human beings as vulnerable and human beings as irrational. So basically, this behavioral economics is actually kind of like a balancing between psychology and economics in this case. So we're basically going against the basic assumption of economics as a subject in this particular field of economics. And if you talk about the evolution of behavioral economics, we have to talk about these two people. Very important psychologists, two psychologists are there, Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky. So it is because of their research and their experiments that led to the foundation of prospect theory. So they are the proponents of prospect theory, which actually changed economics as a subject. And along with this, Richard Taylor and Cass Sunstein also published a book called Nudge. So this Nudge theory is having much bigger scope these days, especially in policy making. So that is about the past of behavioral economics or the theoretical background for this particular subject. And if you look at the present scenario in economics, presently many economists are basically taking behavioral economics into the mainstream economics, and more and more policymakers are utilizing the behavioral aspects when it comes to the policies. For example, using default options or using nudges to modify people's behavior for their own good without restricting the freedom of the people. So, this application of behavioral economics in policy making is going to be huge in the future. And also, another important aspect when it comes to behavioral economics is that this particular subject actually gives us a scope for conducting experimental research in economics. So that is huge when we talk about research in economics. We can actually do experimental research in economics in this particular field. And if you talk about the future of behavioral economics, actually we have to wait for more changes or more advancement in the field of neurology or neuroscience. When neuroscience develops more, there is a chance that we can also develop more concepts in behavioral economics. And also because of the advent of big data and machine learning these days, gives us an opportunity to pursue this field of behavioral economics. We can actually learn about the irrational decision making of people because of these kind of technologies that exist in the present world. So yeah, so it is going to be huge when it comes to uh, public policies and behavioral economics. And yeah, so in policy design, countries like Australia, um, countries like Germany are actually have started implementing the behavioral economics aspect in their policy making. And another important factor about behavioral economics is that it is a cross-disciplinary subject. It is not just talking about economics; it is also talking about psychology. It's also talking about sociology, and it is basically talking about human behavior and how we can adjust this human behavior for their own good without controlling their freedom. So this subject is going to have a huge scope in the future.